Boas, boas, maltinha.
Von Burgo's vassals are gathering, and it looks like a serious force. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his word.
Henry, what are you playing at? Which part of... Why did you...
Calm down.
Serious?
Something at the... I'll explain myself to both...
Oh, let's go.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry,
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Jaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen. Nevertheless, while I was negotiating with him, Henry took a look around the fortress and became somewhat suspicious.
Very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nebakov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Samin stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. Sir Jaromir has a regular army of horses there.
And they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story. And when I asked about it, they got all flustered.
Even Nabak himself, actually. He got quite twitchy when I asked about it.
Well, well. Strange indeed. It seems that something fishy really is going on. It is good that you are so observant, gentlemen. Is that all?
That's all, sir.
Good work, youngster. But we haven't been idle either. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I've a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
Ora, meu. Nem sei. Interrogar, não torturar. Nem sei, para ser sincero.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it. You have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
Tem tanta coisa, meu.
Nomads have settled at Vidlak.
I know. I met their voivod. I cannot deny I would rather they moved away. But they have a charter from King Sigismund that entitles them to stay here. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. That is
Acho que
all.
não, mas acho que não fiz.
Inform me about what you get out of the bandit.
Fiz só que tinha lá os comandos lá em baixo. O resto eu não fiz, eu acho. Tanto que tenho aqui um que diz novas missões, nova missão.
Let's go a little farther so he doesn't hear us.
Eu vejo a porta.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more? Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
You're right.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly.
Pois eu acho que já me aconteceu também com uma, que a gente já nem me lembro onde é que era, de buscar o marido, tinha subido a uma árvore e eu nunca mais fui procurá-lo.
Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. Shit. Torturing people. What have I got myself into? So, it's up to us again.
Eles não estão aqui. Onde eles estão? Devem estar aqui do outro lado onde eu me escondi.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you? If you're not guards.
We asked first. So answer nicely, or
we'll use force.
Do as you like, yellow bellies. You'll end up just like von Bergov. On the gallows. Like all traitors.
you know what? Let's try it the easy way. If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will happen to you.
Fuck off, bastard!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongues and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Where's that band of yours hiding? Look, I don't want to hurt you, but you must understand we can't go back to von Bergov empty-handed. If you tell me where your camp is, maybe...
Surely you can't expect to make a deal with a lout like this. Do you know what he's done?
What he might have done?
Fine, Stickler, what he might have done. But we've got some questions for him too, not only von Bergov.
So far, you're doing a great job.
You shut your trap when you're betters. Come on, Henry. Put...
Tell us where we can find that damn band of yours. Now! I can thrash you for hours.
Yeah. Fuck off!
I'll ask again. You think you're real important. If you don't,
You'd have to...
listen to me well. I've got lots of instruments here that can cause you the most
You're no executioner.
tearing. What?
I don't want to say exactly, so I don't look like a traitor. But we hide in the cliffs near Rock Tower. There's a soothsayer's cottage nearby. Modana, or something she's called. She brings us water and sometimes food.
Her name is Boémia.
Of course, Boémia.
And as I recall, she can hardly see. How exactly does she bring you water, eh? But you've loosened your tongue nicely. So let's carry on, why don't we?
I suppose we'll have to go harder.
Go lightly at first.
Well, you think I don't know that?
Ow!
Oh, I said lightly.
Want to try it yourself?
Ha! I didn't even feel that. Can't you do any better?
The next one will hurt more. Don't force me to...
All right! For Christ's sake, all right! It doesn't matter anyway. Says it won't be any help to you. It's Nabokov.
I knew something wasn't quite right.
Fuck! We were right in the lion's mouth. How did you manage that?
Old Nabok is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you!
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
He's with your...
Don't you dare say anything about my family. Do you know him or not?
I don't know him, you whoreson.
Istvan and us are, old acquaintances.
You think I'm so stupid that I'll tell you anything just for saying that? Shove it!
Then let me jog your memory.
Wait! Wait! No! All right! All right! He's with us!
So he's behind it. I could have guessed as much.
Bollocks! He just joined us. I was against it. Some puffed up cock from Hungary or some other shithole, but his grudge against old Otto convinced a lot of people. And the commander too.
Why were you against him? Talk.
He was just odd. Seemed to me he didn't even want to go into battle. What's the point of a fella like that, right?
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword!
To hell with you. Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
I want to know now.
Kurva! Fuck! I don't know him personally.
Say his name.
They call him Jan. But that's all I know. For fuck's sake!
Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
You must tell me. You'd never figure anything out like this by yourself. Someone is clearly leading you. Who?
Go to hell!
But you will.
Go to hell!
Spit it out. Nice and fast.
If I... Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Older! Sabine!
The groom. That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ!
All hell will break loose. But the people from the fortress are innocent. They know nothing. If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands.
Von Berghoff isn't a madman.
My...
Why did you ambush us?
Fuck. That was you. And I'm sorry it wasn't for the...
You slaughtered...
In war, no, all of you.
You're not... I think the...
We'll see what Lord von Ber...
Go to hell. I pray.
Bora.
How do you feel?
Well, I can't say I feel too good. You had to squeeze him a bit. But I'm glad it didn't go too far.
I reckon he told us everything we wanted.
Yes, there's some fella called Jan in charge. What he can... Why? For God's sake, has some...
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it too?
I hope they're innocent.
No, there's nothing to be done.
Don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him as soon as... He's surely already waiting for us in...
Eu acho que a melhor cena é entregar o gajo, meu. Ele já era bué da suspeito. Aqui, meu.
Greetings.
Excuse me. God bless.
Is there any... Demons?
Quite, but yeah.
You mean horned?
Do you? But I
You want me to at least...
Só se me apetece fazer isso.
Let's get to the heart.
Our cooks, man, yeah. Us in the good for now. We have to.
What did you do?
We usually accept.
Lord Von... How long did they fight?
And then I'm the question.
I'd rather find some...
What a shot, perhaps. God be with you.
Não apetece fazer isso agora. Até aqui ele.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
We will not talk about that here. Come to the hall. So,
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
and were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
The bandits have a camp in Nebakov. Somehow they succeeded in occupying the whole fortress.
What? How? Why? You
As it turns out, I'm sorry, sir.
Very well. At least we have found this out now. They'll soon learn what a mistake they've made.
Your suspicions about Semine were correct. We found out young Semine was in it up to his ears.
Which means precisely what?
That he's in league with the bandits. And he left his own wedding just to ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
I really don't think so. The Semines don't strike me as being clever enough to plot this together.
On the contrary.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man...
Precisely. Black armor.
I understand you don't like him. That he's only one man. I'm more in...
That's all we found out.
I must say...
But sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready.
He won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
Ok. À tarde temos que estar lá.
Should we ride out for Semine?
Wait, we still have to wait for Hashek. Von Bergov is...
Are you...
Well, I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure.
All right.
Bora. Não sei se foi a melhor decisão ou não, mas olha.
We get going?
I'm ready.
I'm always ready, as many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company will join us on the way. We've got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride. Young Semine conspired against our Lord. We're going to get him.
Ih, vamos boés. Aí eu quero a armadura do gajo que eles falam de preto. Se é preto eu curto.
Henry,
Eu...
you and Lord Capon have already been to Semine, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places, so I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right, even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two, but this This was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such metal.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves at his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye, it was odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain, and thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page of the scribe, were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
Vamos pegar fogo a Semine. Não há hipótese. Eu por acaso também achei bué estranho. Na cena do casamento o gajo esbazar logo. Fiquei a gostar dessa merda toda que nós fomos parar ao castelo sem nada. Uma coisa é certa, serviu para entrarmos lá. Troquei o meu cavalo por aquele que eles lá tinham. Opa, pareceu-me melhor em termos de status, então eu disse, vou levar.
Open the gates for Lord Burgoff's emissaries! It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But that's...
That's a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trusky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Hashek is speaking the truth, sir. We know your son is in league with the bandits, and that he's behind the ambush of Lord von Berghoff.
And not just Lord von Berghoff.
Yeah, you're mistaken, gentlemen. He was getting married when it happened.
And disappeared from the wedding, long enough before the attack.
But he...
Hand him over to us.
We're not handing anyone over. Where's your evidence?
We have a witness who confirmed that Alder was mixed up in the ambush. Lord Semin, if you know anything...
I'm telling you, he had nothing to do with it.
Come now. Do you expect us to believe that?
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Alder from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or
não
this
sabia,
place will be
não sabia.
reduced to ashes.
You better listen to him, Lord Semin. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Alder deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
Ei. Sei lá,
We're on
mas...
your side.
Naturally. But surely we don't have to be so harsh.
Their silence is just as good for me as an admission of guilt.
Burgrave Hashek is right, Lord Semin. Your son has committed a serious crime.
And he has to pay for his deeds. If you're innocent in this, stop resisting.
So be it. Do what you must, Hashek. I will not hand Alder over to you willingly.
Não sei o que andará feito,
Just
vamos.
signed your own death warrant, old man. At them! Smash these treacherous swine, and spare no one!
Protect his lordship.
To arms!
Eu não sabia, meu. Eu até gostia deste homem.
What are you waiting for?
He knows how to fight.
Yeah!
I'll be done with you in a flash.
There's more of them.
You'll be fucking sorry!
Já do homem.
Is this how you always parley?
Semi knew full well he was hiding a murderer. If he'd cooperated, it'd all have ended differently.
This wasn't right.
What do you fucking mean wasn't right? An eye for an eye. Turn the whole fortress inside out and bring me that treacherous swine immediately.
And what should we do with the other?
Do whatever you want with them. If Alder hears them screaming, maybe he'll come.
Hashek! You can't do this!
That wasn't the plan.
Once von Berghoff hears of this...
I'll do whatever the fuck I want and you'll know that's an order.
Yes, sir. Did you hear?
And don't even think of getting in my way.
You murderer!
O que é que eu tenho que fazer? Até fiquei perdido. Vou escolher a torre. Esta torre. Deixa eu passar ao... O que é isto?
I'm sorry.
Where's he hiding?
Vai estar escondido lá em cima, de certeza.
I hope I find him before Hashek's men do.
Eu não vou fazer nada. Olha, isto eu roubo tudo.
Stop! Not another step!
So you were hiding here?
Fuck! You! You're with them!
Are you surprised? You got mixed up in horrible things, Alder. Ambushing and killing innocent people.
Innocent? You seriously think they were innocent? Puh.
And what exactly did our men do to you, By Rock Tower Pond?
I didn't know they were yours. We were sure they were from von Berghoff.
So that's what it's about. You're waging a private war against von Berghoff.
Von Berghoff is a swine. A great lord who changes sides at a whim.
He promised to help bring peace and order to this country.
Nonsense. Who was it that had King Wenceslas imprisoned? His League of Lords. He hides behind the law and at the same time breaks it himself. Just like the rest of the High Lords. It's all the same scum. Von Berghoff, von Rosenberg, Kunstadt, Lichtenberg, or whatever their names are. The thing that bothers me most is he got away from that ambush. At least one of them could have been taken out. One day you'll understand me, Henry. I didn't sell my honor. So go on. What are you waiting for? Kill me, just like you killed my family.
No way. You were involved in killing...
Go on then, punish...
I'm no executioner.
If you give me up, you'll be signing my...
That's not my concern.
Well now, I must say you pleasantly surprised me. I had some doubts about you, so I came to check on you. I'm glad you refused to listen to this treacherous filth. That I don't have to punish you on the spot.
What happens now? Will we take him to Trotsky?
To Trotsky?
You swine!
But...
This fortress will be reduced to ashes, as a warning to anyone who would stand against Lord von Burgo. And this one can stay here. There's no escape for him anyway.
We should ride back. Report this to von Bergel.
Henry, I know it's not your
Também para uma tocha, meu. Também quero ter uma tocha.
fault, but I don't know if it was right.
And what were we to do? It was a hopeless situation.
I don't know, but all those people. Not long ago we were dancing with them at the wedding, and now, well, at least von Berghoff ought to be satisfied.
Não sei porque é que ele não segue o gajo.
Henry, I know it's not your fault, but I don't know if it was right.
You're right. Quick!
Henry, I know it's not your fault, but I don't know if it was
still see it before my eyes. And that's not gonna fade easily.
We need to get drunk and wash that shit out of our heads.
Eu não sei se fiz a melhor decisão, até provavelmente não fiz. Mas não sei, mano, não sei porquê.
Henry, I know it's not your fault, but I don't know if it was right.
You're right. I can still see it. Go!
Assim, olha, a Semin desapareceu. Cala, mas o que é que dizes? Foi uma boa ou uma má escolha? Sinceramente, pá, acho que vou ter feito de outra maneira.
Go!
E neste caso, opá, tipo, só tinha este. Parece. Pois lá está, fizeste. Então nesta altura tipo não conseguias basicamente matá-los entre aspas.
God be with you.
Podia ter feito mais missões secundárias então. Agora se calhar já não há volta a dar. Agora seguimos sempre com a história principal. Ou ainda vamos ter mais tempo para explorar isto. Se é para ir falar com o outro, eu vou já lá. Pronto, já me perdi. Aqui do castelo. Estou perdido já. Vou fazer depois. Vou fazer quando acabar estas aqui. Isto é para dormir. Eu pensei que tínhamos tipo alguma missão já. Ah, de manhã. E onde é que está a minha cama? Sei lá qual é a minha cama. Esta não há. Foda-se, eu durmo onde? Durmo lá em baixo. Foda-se. Eu deito-me naquele barraco. Ora bem, olha, aqui. O que é que eu trouxe? Tenho estes dados aqui. Não sei qual deles é que são bons, mas tenho estes. Vou guardar isto. Vou aqui só.
Look what I have for you.
Olha lá a comidinha. Para ti. Vou dormir mais uma horinha. Que nem é cedo. Está bem que as pessoas nesta altura acordavam cedo, mas também. O da Cina está a dormir, mano, o homem. Talvez eu tenha aqui algum dos livros. Não, está lá em baixo. Olha.
We're back from Semin, sir.
About time, too. We will talk about everything in my chamber. Let's go.
Sir, we've returned.
We're back from Semin, sir.
You all look satisfied. What did you discover, Lord Capon?
We found out that Alder was working with the outlaws the whole time, and left his wedding feast to ambush you along with them.
We wanted to arrest that rebel, but his father, Jan, wouldn't give him up peacefully. Unfortunately.
Burgrave Hashek and his men unnecessarily escalated the situation, sir. Old Semin decided to fight back, and it ended in a horrible bloodbath. They're all dead.
Jan of Semin was a traitor. He deserved nothing less.
That may be true. But it is not for you to decide about his guilt. That is up to me! I did not send you to kill my vassals and subjects, damn it!
When it was all over, we searched the fortress and found Alder wounded.
Well, at least something. I hope you have brought him.
The Burgrave gave orders to kill him, sir. Just like his father.
What? You were just supposed to arrest him, nothing more!
But sir, he was dangerous.
Silence! What happened next?
Afterwards, we torched the fortress, as a lesson to anyone who tries to stand against you.
I hope the flames could be seen in Nebakov, so those bastards see what they've got coming. That will be all for now. I will discuss the steps we shall take against Nebakov with Hashek and the Chamberlain. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast. I will be expecting you both.
Of course, sir. I need to clear my head for a while. Come for me in the evening so we can go together.
Ok. Então, som que você está se aproximando de um momento crucial da história. Após falar com Capon, o acesso ao mundo será restrito por um tempo. Você poderá concluir depois todas as missões secundárias e 7 demónios de Trotsky. Se calhar fazemos já essa. Se não vamos conseguir fazê-la. Deixem cá ver. Primeiro precisamos de um banho, que estamos cheios de sangue da luta. Entre aspas, aquilo foi uma carnificina. Deus-me livre. Fechar portas não é comigo. Isto tudo aberto.
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
Ora bem.
What'll it be?
Estão aqui lá em cima.
Christ, what do you want? Remind me, what's the deal with those demons?
Have you forgotten already? Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchens. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering something of the sort as well. The good news is it's only 3 people, for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading any further.
What did you do about it in the past? I reckon this isn't the first time you've had to deal with it.
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary. Except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the Maiden Tower.
Lord von Berghoff has my admiration, then. How long did they fight? And what kind of armor was Lucifer wearing? Did Lord von Berghoff sustain any injuries?
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, or the blacksmith perhaps, where the demons are coming from. And then simply make sure to get rid of them for good. You understand? I'm sure both the scribe Errazim and Father Nick... The question is if you're up to it.
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to chase those monsters away. Could you...
Very well, but don't... I let the guards and servants... If anyone...
You said something...
We've always used either holy water or magic water from the apothecary to get rid of those hellish creatures. Which one would you prefer?
The holy water is more likely to...
If I recall, I believe you can do it. But don't make too much of a ruckus, or you cause a panic.
Primeira é já esta.
The Chamberlain said you know...
Those monsters are back. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're
Só ver aqui uma coisa. Sim.
constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
Are you sure they're demons? I've seen a few mice here. They go wherever they want.
Only you youngsters can come up with something so stupid. You wouldn't know Lucifer if he pricked you in the forehead with his horns. I'm sure they're demons. They're jealous of the prosperity and peace Lord von Berghoff has brought us these last few years.
If you say so. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden, I swear.
How should I deal with them?
Of course. Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir. And every 3rd drop must be twice as big as the ones before it.
I'll take care of it. I hope I can do it exactly.
And one more thing to take to heart. But most of all, don't forget.
Não perguntas, diz ela. Não fez. E fechou uma porta. Ok. Não perguntas, diz ela.
I'm sorry.
Anda comigo, anda. Não é isso.
Heal.
Anda comigo, vamos ali. Vamos aqui falar com o pessoal.
The Chamberlain said you...
Of course I do. But I keep finding hair in my...
What were demons?
The more I think about it, a dog can't make your soup go sour. And besides...
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side.
Bertha told me...
Oh, of course she did. They've been messing with her head. That old crone's under their spell. I always knew it.
Let me guess. I'm going to have to go around fireplaces and sprinkle 9 drops of water on them.
9? Why 9? But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace. That creates a boundary.
All right. Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Together they...
Don't worry. Hopefully I'll...
if I... And the sooner you...
Pronto. Tem mais um. Não falei com esta. Ia falar com esta também. É o ferreiro. Pode não falar com o ferreiro.
The chamber...
You're damn right I did.
According to the cooks, they're crawling...
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up... If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us...
Of course he told...
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below, inside up, the place stinks like hell. I've seen things there with my... I'd start the investigation there.
All right.
Pronto. É bom então. Vou seguir aqui as instruções do ferreiro, que o ferreiro parece-me é fino.
You shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
Sei, pensei que era ali. Pensei que era ali, mas afinal não é. Eu não me lembro qual disse.
Lord von Burgov sent me.
If he sent you directly to me, you must have made... In that case, I'll give you one...
I'd like
Deve
to
só
take
vai
A
dar.
weapon fit for both a squad... If you want to train your combat, after all.
Olha, deu-me uma espada. Ainda por cima é melhor que a minha. É assim.
Stay close.
What do you want, you vagabond?
Ela me está chamando de vagabundo. Eu vou às lá de baixo primeiro. Eu vou tentar, mas isto está tudo bugado, mano. Oh. Isso que me rende, caralho.
Alright. Now show me. Alright. Alright. In that case.
Não estou a perceber muito bem isto, sinceramente. Não estou mesmo a perceber, meu, este, sinceramente. Só aqui qualquer coisa.
Privies for the guards. Did he make a mistake? Or was he just messing with me? You must have been wrong about those demons. The place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right. My bad. I realised as soon as you left.
So where should I
I was actually going to send you to the palace below the Maiden Tower. It's upstairs, near Lord von Burgos and the Burgrave's chambers. I hear a mysterious door appears right next to the staircase leading to the tower. It must be the devil.
All right.
Eu acho que o ferreiro está-me a espetar cada peta, meu. Susto. Pega cá em cima. Deixa-me passar, obrigado.
Greetings, lad. What brings you?
I heard the castle is haunted by... Did they bother you too?
They did indeed. A few days ago, I was in the chapel, deep in prayer. Fac mihi hominium. Swear an oath of allegiance.
My God.
I laughed in the face of the... Would you not rather renounce your slavery and return to heaven? Without hesitation, he replied, better to rule hell than to be a slave in hell. And then he disappeared, veiled in a...
But anyway, like I said, I was told... I don't think pouring water on the floor will be of much. Maybe the locals should start drinking the water, instead of whatever booze is making them see things.
It is clear the Tempter has been whispering into your ear, and that you are not afraid of God's punishment. Finish quickly what has been asked of you, and pray the Lord, otherwise this place will be...
Agora eu sou padre. Os padres primeiro não costumam ter muito dinheiro, mano. Vou ver qualquer coisa. O que eu sei. O que era aquilo? Era isto. Ah.
Excuse me.
Deixa eu passar, pá.
Another privy.
Oh. Eu vou matar aquele gajo. Aí vou. Se ele anda a fazer de mim, sei lá o que é. Mas já, meu.
The place you sent me to was just another privy. I'm starting to lose my patience.
Oops, excuse me.
You're just People are scared. Rumors are
It was just a little
Where the hell are these demons?
Look around the staircase leading to the scribe's chamber, near the maid's quarters. It's between the palace below the crone and the tower. That reeking, hellish door must be hidden.
I swear.
Of course not. I wouldn't dare threaten the...
If there's nothing there, you'll have me to answer.
I'm sure you'll find something. I'd get...
If this is another job...
Daquela lista desta vez. Desta vez ela disse que era ali. Em cima.
What did I expect?
Eu estava à espera também. Ver se vou ter que andar à porrada com alguém.
Blacksmith?
Let me guess. You didn't...
I'm done look.
There's no need. You made so much noise, the demons all crawled back on... Christ! To think, I'd find a moron 3 times...
So you were just wasting my...
Not at all! Next time your belly starts rumbling...
I feel like I've been possessed by a demon.
Have you lost your sense of... Try me, lad. You'll be leaving this castle on a...
You're lucky I don't have the time to deal with you.
Oh, see you...
E pronto, e foi isto. Mas eu realmente não estou a perceber as outras.
Much of my brother, and that's one of the reasons his family are being so...
Oh, yes. Inheritances are always trouble. It doesn't matter what...
Lord von Bergov, I've been told to deal with the demons plaguing the castle.
It's a thankless job, but a necessary one.
Are they really so much trouble around?
They've been a nuisance. Call him whatever you want. That hellish bastard certainly wasn't...
I can't imagine.
But he's many...
Why don't you put...
The castle is situated in a good strategic location. We have no choice but to try and tolerate Lucifer.
...and get into a legal dispute with the church.
Won't be getting past this.
Já estou a perceber. Basicamente tem que deitar água em tudo que seja fogueira. Agora é uma coisa tão simples que eu estava aqui a pensar.
Have you done something I should know about? I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch. You better believe it.
Isto é tudo difícil.
They won't be getting past this.
Without permission.
What are you doing here?
They won't be getting past this.
What are you doing?
Vou fazer o que me mandar fazer. Falta uma. Aqui, ó.
That should do it.
E agora faltam os do outro lado. Parece que isso não tenha nada a ver.
That should do it. That should do it.
Bring me some wine.
What are you roaming around here for? That should do it.
Era fácil, eu é que estava aqui a complicar na minha cabeça. Aqui em cima acho que não tinha mais nada. Não é este aqui. Deve ser este. Eu nem vou tentar mais. Okay. Não faltam muitas fogueiras. Agora. Quais é que faltam? Já está. Passei por esta aqui para aí 2 vezes.
I'm sorry.
That should do it.
Faltou uma.
Shouldn't be out here alone. I apologize.
É aqui, quase certeza.
Don't show yourself here again. I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem anymore. I didn't see or hear any of them. I reckon it was just rats.
Hopefully things will quieten down again for a while. Most importantly,
I decided to help Ossiner as well. I can still smell that stench everywhere.
he got you too, did he? He tries that prank on all the newcomers to the castle.
You knew? Why didn't you warn me?
I wouldn't want to spoil his fun.
Anyway, the job is done.
Trotsky Castle, held by Sir Otto von Berghoff, Lord of Berlin, Royal Chamberlain of the Kingdom of Bohemia, Chairman of the Provincial Court, Member of the Crown Council, Magistrate of the Peace, Burgrave of Prague, thanks you.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this month is fixing the...
You've got a lot to do.
There's always something to do at a... Also, don't think you can continue to move freely about the castle. You are hereby stripped of that privilege. Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach... with you.
Vamos ver o que é que ele diz. Se falar dos túmulos.
Ah, yes. Captain Thomas and his men. At least we know what here.
Olha. Ele deu-me porra nenhuma. Pronto, olha, está feito aqui as missões. Vamos falar com o Hans. Agora um banhinho. Não, não, pronto.
Do you know when... I'm not a soothsayer. I reckon he'll... What can we... Wait? Come and pick me up.
Here, Mutt.
Já não tenho aqui mais nenhuma.
Have you heard it? I haven't spoken to Von Berg. Come and pick me up this evening, before the...
Sei lá quando é que é o banquete do caraças.
big wheel.
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Jehoroptry.
What then?
Não vou assim porque calha de nós ir para a guerra, depois vou ter que ir assim vestido.
You've come just at the right.
It looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before.
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this wait, and above all,
I hope. What's wrong? You seem like you're in a strange mood.
Are you surprised? After what happened?
It's appalling what happened at...
Does that mean you're regretting your decision?
I thought I was doing the right thing.
True. I feel like I've walked through deep... Whatever the rights and wrongs of it, I won't forget that.
I understand.
You're right.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabarkov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
We have the same interests, Sir Otto. We want to avenge our men and take your message back to Lord Hanush as soon as possible.
And how am I to understand that?
No, of course not. It's just that we're duty-bound.
All right. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be, and for that reason...
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a...
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your Chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature. You're not offended, I hope. Ulrich.
Oh, perish the thought, sir.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory.
Your health, then, gentlemen. That don't overdo it. Tomorrow.
Aquela bacana também é meio suspeita, meu.
I'm pleased to see your battle with sobriety is over.
Ok, temos muito para fazer. Primeiro. Vamos fazer isto.
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
Where can I find the serving girl with the wine?
I don't know. Ask Manietta. She's the cook.
Roubar o dado da vila. Onde é que essa fica, Master? Onde é que ficou o dado? Que eu vou já lá roubá-lo. Não consigo sair por aqui. E de nenhum destes que eu tenho aqui é útil? Eu tenho aqui um já. Tenho estes dados aqui. Até devia começar a andar com eles. Oh. O que estás a fechar aí? Dá para sair, ó, mas não consigo sair. Dá da sorte. Mas agora não consigo sair do castelo. Tá fechado. Ora bem, então nós temos que arranjar vinho não sei onde.
Good day. What would you like?
Excuse me.
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Laura Capon.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get it and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is,
Forget it! God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry, I'll be happy. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock got stuck again and won't...
Who locked?
Nobody.
Sure.
Thanks.
Qual é o coisa das ervas? Hey, John.
I've opened this.
Really? I won't bother looking it again from now on. Here's some Hungarian. May the Holy Virgin... Take care. Have a nice evening.
E fechou a porta. Esse é mal, Deus me livre. Anda sempre com a tocha. Eu perco-me neste castelo, mas já não sei onde é que estou. Esqueci-me que deixámos de ter.
You. Surrender at once! All right! You caught me. I surrender.
Now I'll show you. Can't. You'll pay.
All right.
Now,
Engano, mano. Eu
what
posso.
this is
Ainda
all
posso.
of the- Clear off. Excuse me. Why are you still here? Want me to take you in?
Anything else you need?
I'd like to speak to Sir Otto.
I'm sure, Lord. And now.
Junger Mann, come here.
What's the discussion about, Jan?
We're just talking about the...
Apparently, it was the same man who had...
Aye, no doubt about.
Who got the zweimal? But in fact, it was none other.
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder. That puffed-up Capen won't talk to us. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
Sorry, sir.
Watch it.
Ja, du hast recht. But if you'd rather... That strikes me. Wie war das?
I don't know.
Das ist scha... Careful.
Ah, our hero from the pub. You're like a mythical.
What is it? I thought a good old feast.
Nothing but... And the ch...
Sod the chamber.
And how many battles has...
You heard Lord von Burgov?
Ulrich is a master of the quill. That's all.
You're welcome. I definitely...
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that.
I get that, but you gave von... That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get...
Don't worry.
All right.
Ah, our hero from the pub. What?
I'm supposed to...
Aye, but that horse has already bolted.
What?
Lots of other knights were here.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't... I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharp...
All right.
It'll cost a bit if the pro...
Ei, também não exageres, artista.
What would you say to this?
You'll have to make a...
That's a great...
Thanks. Here's the best...
See now? Sucker. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Mas isto aqui afinal é para mim ou é para o coisa? É pior que o que eu tenho. Isto é pior. Isto é pior. Isto é pior. Ora, isto é a única coisa que é melhor. De resto... E a armadura era para ele. Pois é, a armadura era para ele, mas eu só roubei.
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what Von Ber...
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Ostiner a kick up the ass.
So you don't have anything for...
I'll go and see what I can...
Foda-se. Pois, aquela espada era para ele. Talvez esta que chega-te bem. Olha aí.
I have some better...
Oh, isto é para ti, isto é para ti, para ti, para ti. Tudo para ti.
My God, do you want my life on your conscience?
Olha, tudo está bem. Vai, pronto, posso devolver as pernas.
I have some better armor.
What do you mean? It's not that...
Well, if it hadn't been for me...
What about you?
One more...
Get a move on.
Pá, eu curti o desta espada, a cena é essa. E eu se calhar vou levar a outra. Equipamos esta aqui. Ah, pois. Mas isso... Pois, mas a cena é que vai ter que ser. Os botões estão fechados. A cena é essa. Está tudo fechado. Deixa eu só ver se o gajo tem alguma coisa fixe para mim.
Good morning to you.
What do you have?
Tu. Se isto não fosse tão claro, era fixe. Agora isto é para o meu cavalinho. Deixa eu ver se ele faz aí promoção.
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, I'm listening.
What would you say?
Look. Oh. Finally!
Vai ter que ser.
I'm ready now. We can head off to battle.
Seriously? Are you going dressed like that?
Olha, é o que eu tenho.
Ready. We can go.
Excellent. Mount up then. I can't wait to... Oh, damn it. But so what? Let's go. Can't wait to put that fraud from the Barkov in irons. With the force we have...
Watch where you're
we'll
going.
take their little fort in a trice. What do you think?
I agree. It certainly won't be a long siege. Nebakov isn't Talmberg.
Exactly. We won't be needing a trebuchet this time. A couple of ladders and a battering ram will do just fine. I'm almost worried the foot soldiers will get it done without us. And I won't even have time to swing my sword.
I don't know. Something keeps telling me they'd be fooled to just sit and wait for us to attack. That cliff-top fortress is almost like a trap, isn't it?
Aye, a rat trap. And we'll give those rats' hides a good tanning.
Do you really think they'll give up the fortress so easily?
What choice will they have? When they see our force, they'll be happy to save themselves the effort of defending, because they'll swing from a rope whatever happens. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of... Why dally, then, when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen! Open the gate! We're moving out.
É que mudaram a minha armadura. What?
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ!
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nevac was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
What the? My God! Where? Christ! Hey! I can't get out. But
Don't spare it.
yeah, I'm coming. God wills it! Jesus! I'm hit! Cape on! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him! Die! Capon, where the hell is he? I have to go to him. Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
Come on, then.
Bad luck.
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him. I'm here. I'll help you.
Fucking scum! Whoresons!
You fight like an old hag. Capon, where the hell is he? I have to go to him. Capon, where the hell is he? I have to go to him. Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him. Ah!
Light him up! Still, bloody tree hill standing. You have to find a different way. But the floors are behind us. Well then, you know the way.
Can't aim like this, damn it! Take that! Now you're mine, bastard! Like the pig you are! Come on then! That's it! He's done! Oh, Christ!
You won't get me.
Shit! There's more of them!
Don't!
Done with you in a flash! Take that!
I need a hand here.
No, you don't! Take that, you shit! Take that hammer out, damn it! Too slow! Bad luck! Nice!
Henry! We have to keep going! Down the path!
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Too slow!
Fuck!
He's caught!
This is all your fault.
Help me! Quick!
I don't know why I'm bothering with him.
Come
on, let him have it! Try to help me for fuck's sake!
You caught him out sweet! Nice hit!
Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here! You're ready to die? So help him!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him. I'm here. I'll help you.
Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards! Curse!
Ulrich dead! Let's get out of here!
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Bloody tree! Let's go a different way! But fast! Get him from behind! blood, yeah! No, you don't. Oh, light him up!
Smash your face!
Yeah, good.
Fight!
No, you don't.
That's it! He's done!
Say my greetings to the devil! No trouble.
Too slow. You've no chance against me.
No, you don't.
You'll be fucking sorry. I'll show you the real
Come on, then!
Wanker!
God! I still can't quite do that!
Bad luck! You're dead!
Yeah! Don't spare it!
Fuck you! No!
You won't be able to take another.
You can't get away from me!
Die!
Watch out! I can't aim!
You pushed my completely. No, right.
I'll be done with you now!
Take that! You fool!
You haven't a chance! Don't spare him! You want true blood?
Go fuck yourself! Bad luck!
Know what you're made of!
No, you don't!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I had to go to him. Useless! Capon! Hands! Christ, I had to go to him.
You here, Henry? You here? help me for fuck's sake!
Shit your eyes out!
Henry!
Useless!
Fucking scum! Whoresons!
Capon! Where the hell is it?
Estou a perceber bem o esquema disto, sinceramente. Tem aqui uns que é melhor roubar já. Isto. Este agora não tem. Mas este tem.
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him! Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him!
É aquele boy, man.
You got him! Now I'll show you!
Come on, then! Nicely done!
Deixa eu pôr uma mão.
Henry! Grab the cable and let's get out of here! We have to get away! So help him!
I'm here!
Fucking scum!
I'll help you!
Whoresons! Bastards! Curs!
Oh, ele mama na mesma.
Me! Ulrich's dead! Let's get out of here!
Don't kill him!
Capon!
This one!
Where the hell is he? I have to go to him! Capon!
Henry!
Hands!
Help me!
Christ, I have to go to him!
Espera aí. Talvez é que não tens as cenas. Oh.
Get ready to leave this life! I'll have your ass off! Oh, no you don't!
Take that fucker out, damn it!
You fight like an old hag!
You won't get me! We have to go down! Down to the mill and across the stream! Hey!
Capon!
Henry!
Hands!
Help me!
Christ, I have to go to him!
Come on, scum! Take that fucker out, damn it!
Isto não era bué de tempo para atacar, não vale a pena.
We have to get out of the gorge and down to the mill.
Yes, Ash is taken. You got him. Next. Aha! Bleeding like a stuck pig.
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Get to ribbons. Hey, get. Fuck that! Finish!
Quick!
Let him have it!
Too slow!
Don't spare him! You won't get me! Here's that fucking hand, damn it!
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Come on then!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
Isto virou. Isto virou uma guerra.
Hans? Hans! Look at me! Hans!
Opa, outra vez? Não acredito.
We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon of Patchstein.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now, what is a coward turn to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel. If he's good enough, I'll let him live. So, my boy, let's see what you got.
gonna get to the task or not?
You've no chance against me.
Shut up! Cover! I'm wounded!
Enough! Damn it! You're good.
Shishka, you all right?
So, do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the use-its bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No! The bishop!
And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Let me make it clear. I am the very paradigm of Christianity. But the church has more priests than parishes. So all it took was a bit of spiteful gossip. And then someone else got my parish.
Aye, folk can be swine.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for, if you don't mind me asking?
It's no secret. I need to find them. So I'll be grateful if you can tell me anything.
I'll be glad to help, Father.
It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning. They were ambushed in the ravine near the Barkov Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn, round the back.
They could be mistaken.
Well, from the...
Oh, surely not. Oh, thank you.
Hope dies. Safe travels.
God bless you.
A large beer for me.
Greetings to you.
I have to find them first.
Go! Yeah! Go! Go! Quick!
Come on, DB. Let's go.
Yeah! Yeah!
I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads.
Go!
Give it up. The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover. Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. I should keep my eyes peeled. They rained arrows down on them. Good God, what a bloodbath.
It would be a shame to leave everything here just because of the stench.
Let's go down to the mill once them bastards have backed off. What do you say? Maybe they'll leave something behind.
Aye, let's do that. I'll tell you straight out, I don't dig graves.
Of course, we ain't no fucking grave diggers, are we?
God Almighty, bless their souls. And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior.
Mas ele não bebeu o meirinho ali morto. Mas foi ali. Vou roubar mais porque supostamente não jogamos com este personagem.
It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad.
Listen, one more step and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any...
Oh?
The Lord God. And wine. Every now and...
What are you saying? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot.
So who are you looking...
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among...
All right. Follow...
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't...
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to... I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this?
No, sir.
Quiet! You, speak!
Godwin. Or their body.
What exactly do you want from me?
I'd like to ask...
What do you think? And the best side.
Sorry.
The cream...
It looks like...
So if your pals were against us...
I hope not.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman.
The Lord of...
Sir Hans Capon of...
The captain.
You'd better hope. Now that I've introduced myself...
You may have introduced yourself.
I get your point. Let's just say I'm whatever I need. After all...
Well... You know... Right then.
Excellent, Eric.
We'll see.
I still don't...
Right, fellas, if you want... Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you. We're outnumbered.
If we...
Let's see if you're as good with that. Come on then, you...
Come
on then!
You got him!
This will be easy. Bad luck.
Não sei de onde, caralho.
No chance. Fuck that. No, you don't.
They got what they have.
I'd say it's God's punishment.
You really know how to wield us and leave God out.
In the Battle of...
And you settled down in your old...
Till recently, I was the parish priest and...
Sassal.
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole.
We're not going to dig graves for those.
It might not...
Who gives a damn?
Anyway.
Still on?
What castle?
Nabarkov. Although... So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
I gave my word.
Who to? Who's looking for them?
Lord Hanush of Lipa, Lord Capon's guardian.
Hanush, you say?
Do you know him?
I know who...
to Barkov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah! Quick! Go! Yeah! Go! Quick!
Isso é que eles tinham muitos cavalos.
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him. I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so. What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men.
He helped us against some bandits.
And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Istvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
Greetings, Captain. Are you the one who came up with that remarkable work? I can't deny. If you...
I'd never have expected such an accolade from...
Folk all over the domain are saying all hell broke loose there. Terrible bangs, smoke, but I don't see the devil in it. More like schwa...
They definitely didn't teach you that in the seminary. Who the hell are...
As your man-at-arms Eric said.
Did I hear correctly that you...
Ne credas aurum, quid resplendent ut aurum. Perhaps not, but I am. And who are you, sir?
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a... Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord...
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did...
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his...
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop...
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your...
Indeed. But this isn't the... You have my friends, and I want them...
Straight to the point, eh?
First of all...
They're both fine, for now.
The word of an unknown knight?
As the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in...
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know, but I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to and I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up. As you no doubt well know, Lord... So if that pair joined up with him, but that's by the by. It's over and done with.
Tell me, Father, what price...
How much do
You're not even able to...
I'm not. I was afraid... Ah, well.
This whole... Maybe I should throw you in the...
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes.
Enough! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley.
You won't get rid of me that easily. Rebellion! They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do. Looks like you know how to use a blade. Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Yeah, a primeira vez que ele aparece é todo bêbado.
Kosovo.
If you help me, I'll let them go.
No princípio também só jogamos mais um bocadinho hoje. Tô soro, caralho.
You led him on nicely.
Não sei quem é que eu tenho que atacar, cara. Lindo. É lindo.
Slice him up!
Whether you were a priest or not,
Estava, mas estava sem vida, mas olha. Era mesmo.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
it looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late.
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt!
Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are?
Where's my sword?
Who is this? Madman! Surely you're not going to listen to some vagabond?
What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch?
Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zhishka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
Now you're done for. You'll pay for everything you've done.
Why do you think so? The little misunderstanding with the captain will get sorted out soon enough, one way or another. What's interesting is that you cross my path again when I'm doing what I do best. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him.
He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Burgau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Burgau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zizka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zizka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, he wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Don't believe him. He's a common bandit. He did the same at my hometown. Attacked castles, murdered, and plundered.
I was given a direct order by my lord, who is yours too, and I'm carrying it out as best as I can.
Behind bars?
Like I said, if everything had gone to plan, it wouldn't be us in this dungeon, but Zizka. But don't worry, sir. I haven't said my final word yet.
Well, I don't want to be too hasty, but all right, I'll take your word for it. For the moment. You'll regret it if you're lying to me.
No doubt.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Burgov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a cell.
For the time being, wait and see.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin doesn't have a backup plan.
I'll be free before you know it.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zizka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zizka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zizka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come. Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine!
Ugh. You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Ugh. Eric! We're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
There'll be time when we meet again.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Praise be to our Lord Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen.
It's Godwin.
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter?
I will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trotsky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zizka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
Estava a ler,
know what Jobst
nem
is
percebi.
like, and I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Bergov and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right, and it's a good thing you don't trust that snake. I've been double-crossed by him so many times that I won't make the mistake of trusting him again.
I'm glad we've cleared that up. And now, I'd like to know how you two got from delivering a message to riding with von Berghaus men.
How? We had a common enemy, that's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by Zizka here and his men. They murdered our company, took our message, and on top of that, they had Istvan with them.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band, and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
How did Semyon come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. What actually happened to Semyon?
Unfortunately, they're all dead. Von Bergov suspected something, and sent his men to Semyon.
And?
They murdered them. Every last one. And?
And we helped them do it.
Well, that can't be helped. War is hell. Sometimes it's hard to know what's going on and who is really your enemy.
We thought...
I know. You thought they were with me, and I wanted to kill you. Don't blame yourself. We all have our share of guilt.
But Sigismund most of all. If he hadn't come and taken the king captive, and started looting and plundering, none of this would have happened.
Amen.
Se perguntar isto, vai ser a outra do Bem, que eu já sei.
Set that trap in the ravine so quickly. We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on. I think you can trust us after all that's happened.
Era ela, de certeza.
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home and...
Pá, yeah, a cena é essa. A maneira como a história tipo, foi se enrolando, pá, independentemente se fiz as missões todas ou não, levava tipo, a querer... Pá, eles até podiam ter tipo, uma cena de razão, estás a ver? E por isso é que tomei aquelas decisões. Se calhar, tipo, se tivesse feito as outras missões e se tivesse descoberto outras coisas, se calhar já não acontecia. Eu fazia umas lives só a roubar, mas... Vamos ver o que é que eles querem fazer agora.
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War.
Vou, mas eu pôr tudo no YouTube.
Alright then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
Oh, God. Holy shit!
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
Imagino.
It started to fester.
Não deve estar nada mal, não.
I'll have to clean that out.
Não era eu que tinha coragem. Vamos só acabar esta cutscene também. Depois também vou sair. Mas faço assim um resuminho no fim.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Berghoff comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything and dig their graves.